We're now looking at this testing database transactions with PyTest and SQLModel. Quite a lot of code and wiring, but I've wired it in. I've just run all the tests for 60 PWE. For this core CRUD here, we passed 7 tests. If I do it for 721, all passing, and if we do it for 722, that is okay, because in the engine we're actually raising errors, timeout error, and then an exception. So those are expected errors as opposed to fails, so that is fine. So what I've done is this, the one with the custom CLI inputs has caused problems when we're not really passing in the command line arguments. And I think it's because we're running the tests with all of these and with and without and within the options of PyTest INI, either having these configured in. If these are added in, the other tests fail. So I'm just underscoring this so that it's out the way. But if you want to use it, you can put it back in. So we're adding these 3. And the task manager has all the DB exceptions and Py. I tried to move this up into SRC, but obviously with conftest.py using them to make these connections, it's importing task manager. It can't go outside and back in. It can only go up to its root folder. So for that reason, I believe that is why I wasn't able to put the task manager up like I've done with these other ones into a source file. It didn't conftest, just didn't like it. It couldn't find it. So that's how we leave it. So just bear that in mind. Other than that, we've done the 3 tests here. All the tests are running. So in our PyTest full stack, from where we're at the moment, we've been getting all of our reports on individuals. As I'm going to just delete them. I use a .git keep up here, just so that the folder does get pushed up with commits and pushes. Without that, that folder doesn't get put up into the GitHub. So what I'm going to do is run all the tests now just to show that we're up to date. And it takes a little while, so I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so we've run all the tests and we do get our expected failures. So we've been inserting false, etc. through some parameterizing testing and various other tests. We get our 2 errors from our SQL model. We've actually kind of raised errors, so that's showing. And we've got over 200 passed tests. So there's about 230 tests currently. Cut.